What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video with Buck. So today I'm already partially through my workout, like half done here. I've been on my phone, so I wasn't able to really make a video through most of this workout, but now that I'm done I thought, well, I'll just jump on here for the last half of this video. So I got one more set of arm curls to do here, and when I'm done then I'm going to do those. I'm going to tell you guys what I've done so far. This is a good little workout for if you're somebody my age, over 50, and you're just kind of half starting out. This is a good one to start out. So hang on and I'll tell you guys what that is. Let's do one more set. My third set of dumbbell curls. Left arm is still injured a little, so you're going to see me babying that just a little bit. So yeah, that's my last set of standing arm curls. I am going to do a seated set of those too. And so today's workout, I started off with the bench press. We all know what a bench press is. So I started off, I did my 3 sets of bench press. Then I moved on to my kettlebells, which you might not be able to see right now. They're just at a shot of the camera, they're there. Basically a seated, here I'll show you. So basically just a seated position, kettlebells overhead, right? Done my bench press. I've done my 3 sets of kettlebells overhead. And this is why I'm saying this is a good, if you're just starting out, this is not a bad way to go. Somebody who's a little older, the one thing I really hate doing is flies. I just personally, I hate them. So I've switched up this time around. It's that time of the year again. My last few workouts I haven't been able to film. Like I said, I just got so much going on. I'm just doing my workouts and I'm not filming them. So today I really wanted to film this one, even though I missed half of it, which is why I'm telling you what I did. And same like this time of the year, at my age, at 51, you're never going to see me doing squats. However, at night, I've been walking from my kitchen over to my table where I sit, back and forth with my kettlebells. And I'm walking almost every night with those to strengthen my legs. And they work on your arms too, your grip and everything, right? But yeah, I can walk with weight. But as far as any squats go, once you're past 50, I wouldn't even think about it, especially if your knees, if you're a hardcore construction worker for life, your knees are starting to go. Don't do them in the winter. I don't even like doing them in the summer. So anyways, after those kettlebell overheads, the bench press, right? As you just seen, I finished up my arms there for that. So next we're gonna move into triceps. And I got a big dog laying here you guys can't see right now. I'm just gonna tip this forward. She's like biting at my legs and stuff here as I move. If I go step on her, yeah, see. But yeah, as I'm talking to you guys, I have a little black monster down here nipping at my heels. So got a load of laundry that's almost done. I just went out and helped the guys with the machine. So like I say, doing that, a bunch of text messages coming through. It's been a busy day. I hope you guys are doing all good. So yeah, I gotta do those triceps next, right? And then after that, I believe, even though I got a lot going on right now, I believe just my seated curls, eh? So, you be a good girl. Let's get those triceps done. Okay. A little laundry done there. I got one more to do, but I'll finish that when I'm done this. So yeah, that's kind of, I just remembered that, what it was I was thinking was exactly what I was already saying. Just these two last things to do today, because I've been doing, this is like a chest and arm thing. And then afterwards, I'm probably going to do what I was just talking about with the kettlebells and doing my walk, and that way I'm hitting my legs. So basically, that way I've hit my whole body today with the weights. And we all know that feels better. Grab my 60. Okay, there's our first set of our triceps in with my 60 pounder. And I went to 15 of those for the first set. Apparently Nova's got something to say. She is crazy. But yeah, we're all doing good. The dogs are all good over here. Hopefully you guys are all doing good. Everybody ready for Christmas. Oh, it'll be Nova's first Christmas. Oh, and it'll be Heather and I's first Christmas in a long time with no Diggy. I'm still going to talk about him in every video. I do miss that little guy. You there. Oh. It's about time for some water. Just about time for some water. You really want a good workout in, you get yourself a Mastiff and you take them out for a walk on a leash, right? And that, I'm not saying right now, no, later, but that is a good little arm workout too, right? Somebody helps me with that, don't they? Plus, as you can see, they like to bite. So yeah, guys, let me get a shot of water, and then we're gonna come back and do our final 2 sets of those. As you can see, nothing expensive, nothing crazy, just a regular old weight bench and some free weights. And that's really all you need to get some stuff done, right? It really is. You can get a lot accomplished that way. Not for you. This one's my little shadow these days. Want to hold that? I shouldn't be playing with her though while I'm working out, because if you're playing with them while you're working out, then they're not going to leave you alone every time you're working out. That is the one thing I do miss when I used to sit up from doing my bench press. As Diggy would be sitting right there to greet me every time, and so yeah, nowadays I do kind of miss that a little. Nova's probably going to get out of that after a while, though. Like I say, she's my little shadow now. Okay. Second set, we're going to 12 on that one. Yeah, I'm glad I got to film a little bit of this workout. Like I say, I was going to film the whole thing. It's been a few days. I've done a few workouts since the last one I filmed and put up here. I've done 2 or 3, but I just haven't been able to film them. So that's why I have not made any videos lately. But it's okay. We'll have she's on in December. We got all winter big workout videos. Show a few things, but don't be afraid to change it up if you're older. You know, kind of do what feels right for your body and your mind that way too. Like I said, if there's something you just hate, then just replace that with something else. You're still working out. It's better than not doing it at all. The other thing I see, all your professional influencers who are really great, but you know what? Don't ever try and jump in and do exactly what those guys are doing right off the bat. Allow yourself time to work out. Do some of it if you're going to follow them and work your way up, right? Give it a little bit. You know, lift for at least a month before you start getting real crazy about stuff. Let your body kind of get used to it before you jump in with these big guys and do all the stuff they're doing. Because some of those guys that are my age are really, really, really still hitting her. But they are really, really, really not working construction all day. No way. So yeah, let's go ahead, get our third one of those in, then we'll do our arm curls. And like I say, I'm not gonna probably really film me doing my kettlebell walk. I could move this camera and do one set for you guys if you wanted. I guess I could, because otherwise that's a pretty short video. And that would show you what I'm talking about. If you own kettlebells, get a couple 35s even. That's what I've got for my biggest ones right now. And walk in your house. If you got a spot in your house, you can walk back and forth even 20 feet. You know what I mean? It works. You can do as many sets of them as you need to, and your legs will feel that if you're doing enough sets, right? For that, I kind of like recommend more than 3. When you're doing all this upper body and arms, 3 sets was like the old school kind of thing, and I still do that. But with the legs, I'll do that because your grip is going to give out. Even with 35s, your hands are going to get sore, and you're going to have to set those kettlebells down if your legs aren't sore yet. So if you're only doing 3 sets, your legs may not be getting a chance to get sore. Do more like 10. And even then, kind of just listen to your own body, right? Do 10, and if it does nothing for you, next time do more. Till you get where you want to be, and then you slowly build up. It's no different than me jumping back into this time. I've taken a little weight off my bench press bar, and by March, that 30 pounds or so is going to be back on that bar. It's just working my way up again slow, right? My old towel hanging up there drying after a shower this morning. Guess I can't really see that. Dogs are over there play fighting on the couch. So yeah, that's my last set of those. I'm gonna do my seated curls there next. Like I say, the kettlebells, right? It's just simply walking. It's all you're doing. So the way I don't even really have to film this, I mean, just walking 20 feet back and forth. But that's what I do. I'll just do like one up, you know, you can't really see it all on video is what I'm saying, but yeah, just walking. But I'll do that right there, and I'll just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, as many sets as I need to. And I'm usually, you'll know you did enough. You get up the next morning, you'll feel that in your legs, eh? Oh, still warm in here. I guess I'm wearing a toque. I ran outside for a minute to help the boys with a bobcat, so threw my toque on and I still got it on, so now I'm warm in here. But yeah, even tonight, you know, when I have time to sit back at night, you know, guys, you know me and my movies, I love my movies. I get time to sit back and watch a movie. I'm either working my forearms with my sledgehammer or doing both, but walking with the kettlebells. While I'm watching a movie, I'll just pace back and forth in here listening to a movie, doing that. Get the old leg workout in, eh? Okay, let's get the first set of these in. The old hammer curls. One of my next jobs today will be taking these dogs out because they're getting a little rambunctious. It was kind of raining last night. We skipped our you know what. So today I gotta get them out. That's why they got extra energy right now. My left arm, as you can see, I've got like your positive in there, but I'm not doing really much for negative. I'm just almost letting it fall. And that's because I can still, just doing those hammer curls with my left hurts. It actually still hurts. I'm still injured a little. And so yeah, I don't give myself as much resistance on the way down. On the negative, it's just give it a little longer. Once that's healed up, then it's just back to normal, just like the right arm, right? But for now, just like I said, just gotta baby it a little, that's all. Yeah, she's still just got a few different places in that left arm that are still tender. But it's okay. Slowly getting there, getting back on track. Hard to believe it's almost noon already today. I got up early, but I've been doing stuff all day. I still got a few more things to do. Get these last two sets in, and then I can finish my laundry. Right arm, no problem. Left arm, she's gonna hurt again. I've warmed it up enough today though. It's not bad once I get moving it. That for anybody who doesn't know, if you're new, my arm is not injured from lifting weights, so no worries there. I'm not showing you guys something that's going to hurt yourself that way. That arm is still injured from arm wrestling. So that's why that arm hurts. It has hurt before and healed up, and so has my right. Which is very important, yeah. You want to be doing some lifting. If you're going to be doing arm wrestling, you really want to be doing some lifting. Otherwise, you're just going to be left way behind anyways, right? But even just that, not... it's going to be a lot easier to get hurt if you don't lift and you get into arm wrestling. You really want to be lifting. And of course, you really want to be doing your stretching and your rehab work for arm wrestling too. Otherwise, you just, especially as a beginner, you're staying sore all the time. It'll never leave. It makes it worse. It makes it so when you come back to the table a week later, you still have like no power because you just did not do your rehab. Very important. If you didn't know that. Okay, I get the last set of those in, but yeah, over the course of the summer, I was still working out. We were still doing some of our powerlifting and whatnot. I was still doing a little bit of working out, but not enough. And that's literally probably one of the main reasons why I got hurt again of that day. Between that and just Nova hitting me one day on the end of that leash, kind of like reopened a couple old wounds in there. And this was, she was still a little bit younger, but she was so crazy. Mastiffs are absolutely nuts when they're puppies. They're still over here play fighting now. It's all her starting it. She's just never, it never stops when they're a pup, never. Anyway, go ahead and I'll get this third set in here and wrap this up. So remember guys, bench press, and then a seated overhead press, right? Then arm curls, triceps, and then sitting doing hammer curls. Do that, give yourself a break. Carry, and if you don't have kettlebells, even if you just had dumbbells, same thing, you can carry those and walk, even in your house. If you already have knee issues, do that. Start as light as you want. Carry whatever you want for weight, dumbbells, kettlebells, whatever, right? But do that. Do some walking with weights in your hand. And if you got knee issues, don't even think about squatting at all. Don't even think about it. You're just not gonna be able to walk for a week, and it's gonna suck, and it's gonna really hurt. So just don't do it. Do you guys want outside to play? Come on. Okay. Dogs are out, and that means it's like gladiator time out there. So I'll get the last set in, guys. Okay. Whew. So again, I do apologize that you guys missed the whole first half of this workout, but that is life when you're on call. So we'll see later on. Kind of, this morning I was even kind of thinking maybe, you know, I might be able to sneak outside this afternoon and add a couple more things onto this workout for today. The old strongman stuff. Even, I think my timbers for my farm carry right now are literally just going to be frozen to the ground. Honest to God, I don't even know if I'd be able to get them up. And same with my big Atlas stone. I'm not really sure. We'll see. If I could get one of those things up, that's a much faster way to get a leg workout in. Because now I'm carrying 150 pounds, my biggest Atlas stone. So even if it's that, that's a lot more than my 235-pound kettlebells. And of course my big timbers at 105 pounds each. So 210. Much better way to hit the legs. And again, I find personally that does not hurt me, but if I do squats, you ain't gonna see me for a while. I ain't gonna be working out because it's just gonna hurt too much to do anything. Well, especially this time of the year. Yeah, winter. Anyway, I guess that wraps it up. So there's your workout for the day, half of one anyway, that you got to see. But you guys all take it easy out there. Like I say, if I get a chance to get out, do some strongman stuff later for fun, just to kind of add into the workout, I'll see if I can have the time to throw up another little video for you guys. So anyway, peace, take it easy, love you guys, and be safe.